Hi boys and girls, it's Mrs. Sipos. I have another book for you. I picked it because I'm actually thinking about starting a garden for the very first time in my life. But as I read this, I want you to pay attention to this book. And you let me know if you think it's really about gardens. Or is it about something else or someone else? It's called Mrs. Spitzer's Garden by Edith Pattou. Mrs. Spitzer is a teacher. She is in room 108 of Tremont Elementary School. Inside room 108 are 6 tables, 4 circles, and 2 rectangles. There is a rug in one corner with real hopscotch squares and checkerboards woven in bright colors. There's also a size chart, a birthday chart, a gerbil in a cage, a housekeeping and dress-up corner, a row of 22 pegs for coats and backpacks, and in another corner, Mrs. Spitzer's desk. I think it's like your classroom, probably. So at the end of summer, Mr. Merrick, the principal, walks down the hall to Mrs. Spitzer's room and gives her a packet of seeds. Mrs. Spitzer consults her calendar and plans her daily schedule. She checks her tools. She makes sure the soil is right, light and well drained with plenty of room for sprouting. And then Mrs. Spitzer plants the seeds. She waters them, feeds them, and makes sure that they get a lot of sun. The seeds begin to sprout. Sprout. That means they just start to grow. Sprout. As the plants grow, Mrs. Spitzer watches them closely. She checks daily for weeds and pests. Pests are like the little bugs that might hurt the plants that she's trying to grow. But she watches them. She checks them. She makes sure that everything is going okay for them. She knows for sure that different plants need different things and that each plant has its own shape. Wow. Each plant has its very own need and its very own shape. Still wondering, is this about a garden or something else? Some of the plants grow quickly, pushing upward, eager, impatient. Some grow more slowly, unfolding themselves bit by bit. Some plants sprout thin and tall. Some are bushy and wide-spreading. Some are bold and showy. They are brightly colored, saying, "Look at me!" And some are silvery and quiet, the color of the earth. So all the plants are different. They have like different personalities. A few are like wildflowers and will grow anywhere you put them. And some need gentle care, a special watching over. So some need more care than others. So as the season changed, Mrs. Spitzer tends her garden. So as the seasons change, she takes care of that garden, meaning how different it is. And she cares differently depending on the season. And then the year is over and her job is done. gardens do end, right? Depending on where you live, I suppose. But the plants will keep growing, uncurling their stems, stretching their leaves outward, and showing their faces to the sun. Mrs. Spitzer puts away her tools, her daily calendar and her plan book. Soon another year will start, and Mr. Merrick will once again walk down the hall with a packet of seeds for Mrs. Spitzer. She will dust off her tools and till the soil. Are you wondering about what this book is really about? Mr. Merrick gives the teacher some seeds and she will plant them again. And a new garden will begin. So boys and girls, I'm thinking this was a beautiful story about a garden, but it's a beautiful story about a teacher who plants the seeds of her children, and she cares for them all year long until they're ready to be on their own. And then she starts another school year. So enjoy your teachers in this remote learning time. They are still planting seeds and helping you grow. I hope you enjoyed my book.